didn't read it?
No.
You didn't read it?
No.
You didn't read the book?
No.
You didn't read the book?
No.
And what are you doing here?
You said you needed me.
I need you to read the book.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Reading the book.
You're reading the book.
Yes.
You don't have time to read the book. You're putting me on, right?
No.
This is a gag.
No.
Everybody in the world has read this book.
Not me.
You know about the book.
Gone with the Wind? Sure. I read the first page. Fat.
Fat?
Moonlight and Magnolias? Give me a break.
Well, you know why you're here.
You have a screenplay problem. You need some dialogue punched up, some character stuff fixed. Why else would you call me in?
I need a whole new scenario.
I've been shooting for 3 weeks.
I closed production down.
You did what?
So I am not shooting another foot of film until I have a scenario I can believe in.
You closed down the biggest movie in Hollywood history?
I am in debt up to here. I could lose the studio, my kids' college tuition, the house. Let's pop and go.
You went into production without a screenplay?
I thought I had a screenplay I've been working on for 3 years.
Yes, Mr. Selznick.
Is Fleming here yet?
No, Mr. Selznick.
We sent the car for him, right?
Yes, Mr. Selznick.
The studio car?
Yes, Mr. Selznick.
And he's not here yet.
No, Mr. Selznick.
Did it get there?
Half an hour ago, I checked personally.
With a phone call?
Yes, Mr. Selznick.
That you made yourself?
Yes, Mr. Selznick.
To his house?
Yes, Mr. Selznick.
Where he lives?
Yes, Mr. Selznick.
I want him in here the moment he arrives.
Yes, Mr. Selznick.
Does Q-Core agree to closing the movie down?
George Cukor is no longer the director of Gone with the Wind.
You fired him?
Last night. Hey, it's my picture, it's my movie, I can do whatever the hell I want.
He's your best
You
friend.
think that made it any easier?
Your kids call him Uncle George.
Thank you.
Uncle George!
Then
May I okay this?
Louis B. Mayer only has 50% of this movie. I'm in creative control. He gets all the half the profits, I get all the ulcers.
But you don't have a screenplay.
But I've got you.
I didn't read the book.
It's saying that, Louis. I didn't read the book. Everybody on the face of the planet has read this book. I read the first page, Fid. This novel, for your information, is the biggest sensation in publishing history. It is about a nation torn in two, an entire civilization who has to decide between the modern world and its past. The heroine is Scarlett O'Hara, who I can't believe you don't know, since I've been looking for an actress to play this part for the past couple of years. Give me 20 seconds.
Yes, Mr. Selznick.
A memo to wardrobe. I am not happy with Miss Lee's red dress. She's got a pair of boobs on her. Let's make sure we get a good look at them. More cleavage.
More cleavage. Yes, Mr. Selznick.
And any sign of Fleming yet?
No, Mr. Selznick.
Scarlett, yes. Fight to rebuild Tara, just as the readers had to find a way to keep going through the Depression.
Tara?
Mm-hmm.
Hedda Hopper on line 1, Mr. Selznick.
Yes, hello, Hedda. No, closed down Gone with the Wind after only 2 weeks. I don't know where you get your information from.
Luella Parsons on line 2, Mr. Selznick.
Yes. Oh, that's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Closing down Gone with the Wind. Where did you hear that? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Ed Sullivan on line 3, Mr. Selznick.
What? Trouble with Gone with the Wind? You would be the first person I would call if anything like that ever happened, Sully. Yes, I have to go. I will pay you $10,000. 12? 15? Look, no screenplay, no movie, no Selznick studio. No Selznick studio, and I'm back to working with my father-in-law. Ruin, humiliation, failure. Do you want that for me?
I didn't read
You
the...
say that one more... For me. Not for Mayor, not even for the movie, for me.
1 week, that's all.
A week?
That's all I can give you. 1 week. Not the only one with deadlines.
Where are you going?
Breakfast.
We don't have time.
It's 6 in the morning.
I am paying you to write, not to eat. I need your total concentration here. Fleming! Now, as everybody on God's good green earth knows but you, Gone with the Wind takes place during the Civil War.
There's your first problem. No Civil War movie ever made a dime.
It's going to pit brother against brother, father against son.
Or ever will.
Okay. Follow me here. Overture. Front credits. Fade in on Terra.
Sure. Tara?
Yeah, the O'Hara plantation in Georgia. Think pillars, staircases, cotton fields, Old Man River. Hot. It's so hot. It's always hot. Ah, but Jesus! Land! 'Tis the only thing that lasts. Do you hear me, lad? Land!
David?
Gerald O'Hara, Scarlett's father. Her mother, Ellen Robillard O'Hara, mistress of terror. Très aristocratique, très élégance.
Trey, early in the day for this.
Look, her mother is the only person Scarlett's ever been afraid of. Scarlett herself, beautiful, spoiled, tiny feet, flawless skin, a laugh that cares for no one. Ha ha ha! Why, fiddly-dee!
Boy, vase me.
Okay, the men. Think spurs, boots, buttons, cravats, every one of them desperately in love with Scarlett. Yes, but she has nothing in her pretty little head but dreamy old Ashley Wilkes.
Ashley?
Proud, cultured, Europe, Mozart, books, the oboe, mezzotint.
No
spurs, yeah. Okay. All right, you get the main characters. When the movie opens, Scarlett is convinced that Ashley is about to declare his love for her. When she discovers he's going to marry Melanie Hamilton, his own cousin.
Is that legal?
Okay. She's always thought that Ashley would one day be hers. When she hears the news, she figures it has to be a mistake. A terrible, terrible mistake. She thinks that he's going to elope with her. He says, it can't be. No one has ever said no to Scarlett before. She argues, it can be. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be.
I get the idea.
All right, you're going to love this. Ashley leaves, and unknown to both of them, the charming but ruthless Rat Butler has heard it all.
Rat Butler?
Yeah, think Clark Gable, that's all you need to think about. She's mad at him for eavesdropping, but he laughs in her face.
Ha?
Ha ha. Ah. Stung by Ashley's rejection, she marries Charles Hamilton, Melanie's brother, and the first boob who just happens to come along after getting the old heave-ho from Ashley, who is far too noble to walk out on Melanie, even though we suspect he's got the hots for Scarlett, but in short order has a child by him.
By Ashcroft.
Ashley, no, Hamilton. But don't worry about him. He's about to get himself killed.
The war's broken out by now?
Try to keep up. Look,